I've started it. Everyone, we're live. Apparently, George just wanted to tell me something before we were going live, but it's too late. He's going to have to give me hand signals or something now. But another week gone past, and RaddTitan, GeoMan. Well, GeoMan is part of RaddTitan, but GeoMan as a whole.
Thank you.
RaddTitan as a whole. How you been? Good week, George.
Yeah. Well, it's only Monday, man, so it's starting off okay.
Well, no, but it's been a week since the last chat.
Yeah, man, it's all good. I've got some plans coming in. I've got some things happening, and getting the Red Hulk. Get my Red Hulk case built now, the glass display. So hopefully it will look like that. That one behind me.
Yeah, you get that done by Immortalized.
Yeah, I'm getting them. Yeah, it's more displays, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
In the UK. So I just got to sort out his deposit, which I'll do that tonight when I'm off this chat. And then crack on with that and go pick it up in a couple of weeks with any luck. So
does them quite quickly, do you? I mean, I think last time he done it in about a week, didn't he?
Yeah, I needed it fairly fast. I was like, I need it quite quick, and he managed to knock me up in about 7 to 10 days. I'm going to say the same thing, obviously, this time again. You can't leave these fucking things out, man. You can't leave these displays out, these pieces, man. They get dusty after a while, bro. Honestly, I'm like constantly wiping the fucking Red Hulk down.
Yeah, I mean, I've had Apocalypse, so he's just here, and obviously he's too big unless you've got like what they call like PAX display, and I haven't got one of those, so he's sitting on the table and he just gets well dusty. Every time I look at him, he's got dust on him. I have to wipe him over.
I would just leave. I wouldn't even bother wiping that piece. Just fucking.
I'm getting rid of him anyway. So he's up.
Yeah, I've seen him up. I've seen him up for sale, man. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen that your comic's up for sale as well. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe you put that up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been.
Pre-orders must be getting tight, man. Pre-orders must be taking some money from you.
No, I mean, I've been saying I'm going to sell the Walking Deads for a little while, and I just thought to myself,
You're number one, man. It's your number one.
Walking Dead number 1, number 2, number 19, and number 27. So they're all key issues, but
I wouldn't
they're just
know
sitting in a box. They're all sitting in a box doing.
Listen, I agree with you completely. Don't get it twisted. I completely agree with you. But I can't. You never agreed with me.
No, I don't. Like, when do we agree with each other?
Yeah, in private. Usually in private.
Yeah.
What about you? What have you been up to anyway?
Not much. I mean, I was on eBay. I think it was like late Thursday night, maybe Wednesday night. I'm sitting there. It's about 11:30, and I normally go to bed quite early. I'm getting quite old now. I'm normally in bed by sleep, but like 10:30. So I mean, I'm in bed, and I can't sleep, so I'm on my phone, and I do all my eBay reminders on my phone. So I go, just check my eBay reminders, and I've got one for the glass Ikea doors. So I've got a couple of reminders for those.
Tomba doors, yeah.
Yep. So I've got the reminders for those, and I'm like. Yeah, all right. So I'm going down my list, usual shit, looking at, all right, usually the same crap just gets reposted over and over again. And comes up, there's one for the IKEA Tomba doors. I'm like, yeah, click on that. And I click on it in this tatty looking door. And the guy wants 40 quid. And I'm thinking, oh, fucking hell, 40 quid for a door. Well, it's getting fucking expensive now.
Reasonable.
So then I go into the actual description, because the actual title weren't that great. It just said
you love them, man. Them crap titles, you love that, man.
Oh yeah, they're the ones I score on. And then I went into the description, and it was 12 doors. So it was 9 square doors and 3 half doors. And I used the half doors.
40 quid.
Yeah, 40 quid for the lot. So I used the half doors on my. At the moment, I've got the aliens in, so I've got the Palisade aliens, and I've got the throne pieces. So I've got the Ultron throne and the Ghost Rider and throne, and they're all in those half doors, and they're supposed to be like that way, and I flip them up on the side, and then
it looks good that way, though.
Yeah, I mean they fit they fit quite a lot of PFs in there as well. I mean they fit the Hellboy fits in there. Probably Robocop.
Your Hellboy.
My Hellboy, sorry, the one on the bottom down there, that fits in there. Captain America fits in there, obviously
Yeah,
without his
without hand.
exclusive arm. Leonidas kind of fits in there, but his spear's all over the place. So I mean, they do. You could get quite a lot of pieces actually in them.
Yeah, single
So
display, man. Looks good.
yeah, and so we've got that. So I've got to now figure out where I'm going to do what I'm going to do with my display now because I've got the nine doors and the other 3 doors. So I've been like drawing like loads of little pictures and I can't draw, and I'm just like drawing all these fucking squares of what I'm going to put where and which piece is going to go in what cube, and oh my god, it's doing my head in.
Dude, man, I've got that. I've got that, man. Here, I'll show you. Yeah. You don't even have to go far away there.
Yeah, well, I don't have to.
See this? There you are. There you are. It's right there. Look. Look. There you go. Planning. That's exactly what that is. That's planning, bro.
Mine's a lot smaller,
I've
but
done
like
exactly,
there's mine. There's a lot smaller there. You can see some of it all there. You got my TV on the other side. Oh god, man, I was doing my fucking head in. I was trying to find. I've done quite a few of them as well. I think they're at work, but yeah, I've done loads of those. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. I also figured out that Ikea do the best of displays, but the thing is, they do this other one called like Strava or something like that, and it's like a Besta, the same width and the same height, but it's deeper.
Right.
So basically,
nice.
The only problem is they're white. They're not. You can't get them in dark. So
there's a problem for you because your shit's all black. But I mean, I like the white ones, man. Mike's got them in white, man. I like the white display. I enjoyed looking at his stuff in the whites. It really does bring the colours of the pieces out.
It does. So there's also
yours is dark, man.
Well, I mean, even Simon's got the dark ones, but he's got the better lights. He's got the lights I've got under my TV, and they're a lot brighter, so they make them look a lot better.
Yeah.
I've just got behind me. I've just got like about 4 different types of lights because I kept going to Ikea and they're like different fucking batches or something. But yeah. So but no, the white, I think they're called like Strava. They're a lot deeper, so you could basically get the 2 pieces.
Deeper by how much though? How much are we talking about?
They're 50 deep.
What,
so
40?
The best is a 40, but it don't sound like much, but it makes quite a difference. I mean, you could fit the Hulk in there. You could fit like your Hulk in there.
10 centimeters makes a big difference, bro.
Yeah.
Massive difference. Massive. I mean, that's just under like 5 inches, man. That's a big difference in depth, especially with these big Hulk bastards. They've got their back foot standing back for some reason. They're like their back foot is like.
I'm pretty sure Hulk will fit in. I'm still not sure about Thor. I don't really. I'm not sure if Silver Surfer might just fit in, but I'm not sure because I think he has to go in one of my middle ones because my middle ones are slightly bigger than the top and bottom. So I want to get them all behind glass really, just so they're safe.
Mate, listen, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. With this Red Hulk display, it just makes me nervous, man. I got to definitely get everything behind glass. I mean, I've already got that piece out. In fairness, I've got spaces ready. I've got spaces underneath the Green Goblin now. I've just got a little bit worried because Sideshow's pieces seem to be getting bigger, and the spaces I've got are old PF sizes. I could probably get 2 22-inch ones underneath Green Goblin. So it means like I don't know. Hopefully they'll bring out a Wolverine because I need someone short.
Well, apparently they are going to bring out a brown one. So
if they do, man, I'm going to be all over that like white on rice, man. I'm telling you. I'm going to get that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's loads of other companies around at the moment because a lot of people. There's been a lot of stuff. I mean, I know you're not on Facebook, but there's a lot of problems at the moment with like the Iron Patriot. Gary Speed got his one today, and it was quite damaged. Not damaged, but damaged. Loads of scuffs all over it, and like loads of paint bubbles and things like that. So he's on to Sideshow to try and get a replacement, but. Yeah, he's probably he's going to get told to smash it. He's going to get told
refund.
There's no replacements. Here's your refund. Same as I've got permission to smash my Superman, and I'm just like, I don't want to do it. It's quite tough to do it, And I'm trying to think of the best way to do it where I can actually like film it or something. And and I don't know, make it interesting.
Dude, don't send that to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that sort of shit, man. It's just not good.
I've been requested not to put
stuff.
on. I've been requested not to put it on YouTube by a few people.
But what, by Sideshow themselves?
Yeah, no, by people on there. They were saying like, yeah, don't do it. It's painful to see when people do that. And I'm like, yeah.
That dude hit his apocalypse with his car, man. Is it Aferus?
Yeah.
Aferus Green? That dude, he smashed the fuck out of his apocalypse, man. That was a brilliant video, and I don't blame him for hitting it with his car. Because I'd just be more worried about my car, to be honest.
Did you dent his car?
Yeah, that's the... Well, I don't know, man. I don't know about that piece.
They
just shattered into 1,000 pieces.
What they did with that as well, though, is they took that picture of the apocalypse getting hit by the car, and then they like put on like a banner saying something like the XM quality control team or something like that. And then they put it was on Facebook and things at the time, yeah, because this was about...
That's quite funny.
This must be about 9 months ago now, or 6 months ago, yeah.
That's funny. That's funny, man. That's definitely... I don't know, man, though. You know, I don't think any company is beyond reproach, man. XM have their problems, PCS have their problems. Every single company has issues, man. So it seems to be at the moment that Sideshow's ones are a little bit too frequent, I think. And I don't know if I stick with my same thing, man. They got their fingers in too many pies, and they got too much going on. And I think there's a couple of factories. I don't know the ins and outs, man. You need people to know the inside scoop of this shit. But I mean, it seems to me like
what's his name, old Sanchez will know his shit. I mean,
our mate Sanchez, man. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like you need people who know a few things, and I do believe though that there's a couple of different factories doing this stuff because you know you get stuff like Hellboy and Captain America and you know they're just amazing. They're just amazing pieces, man. Superman I got, it's fucking unbelievable, and all that sort of shit, you know. And then there's other stuff coming out. And you just think they're not just coming from the same place. They just can't be. They can't be coming from the same place because someone's wiped their ass on one of them and the other one's fucking like been caring for it like it's their child. It's just two completely different standards, man. You know, it really is. But I don't know, man.
Well, apparently XM, well, there's all rumours around about, sorry, this is just going back a little bit more, but apparently there was rumours about how XM started, and apparently XM used to be, this is apparently, you know, this is rumour mill, they used to be like recasters. And apparently they used to recast loads of statues and then, you know, sell them recasts. But then I've asked a few people about it, and apparently that's not true. It's more that they used to do a lot more. I don't know, because they say they did a lot more unlicensed customizations was the term used. I see. So apparently they made pieces that they didn't have licenses for.
Bootleggers. No, they're bootleggers.
Well, you get a lot of people who do customs, don't you? That don't have licenses.
Wrong with that, man. Look, whatever it is, they've built something quite impressive with it.
Yeah, and then they're doing the customizations. I think they were doing like customized parts as well for, you know, like for actual PFs and things. They were like taking the clothes off and sculpting them. Yeah, doing things like that. But then people were saying they were recasters. But apparently they own their own factory, so that's why they can kind of go there and kind of say, what the fuck are you doing? Sort it out. Because they own their factories. So
stop playing backgammon and fucking fix the whole space. For fuck's sake.
And that's also the other problems. That's also the other problem that's coming up as well. Is like, whereas people are now looking at, and there's a lot of stuff on Facebook now about the Wolverine, for example, and
the XM Wolverine.
Yeah, and what they're saying
saw a
now,
video
basically.
Of it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I saw a video of it. I think the guy's name's is it UVA Josh, something like that. He's got quite a big following. I mean, he seemed to be. I mean, I think the review was. I think it was positive as a whole. He didn't seem to like two of the three faces, although I like the masked portrait a bit. I couldn't really see what the issue was. And everyone it's
quite hard to tell on camera anyway, because you got to remember.
Definitely, 100%.
We get a load of comments at the moment about that we were quite harsh on the XM Iron Man. But
that XM I'm sorry, I'm not. That XM Iron Man, I was being nicer. The truth of the matter is, I
But the
think that
XM
piece of
Iron Man,
shit,
it looks better on video than it does in person.
well, that's what I'm saying.
It videos well. That's the thing. Same as Apocalypse.
Definitely. Yeah, it does video
when
well.
the Apocalypse review goes up, people are going to be like, "What the hell are these guys talking about?"
They're crazy. They're crazy.
I looked over the footage, and he looks great on camera. He comes across really good. But when you see him in person,
here's the bottom line, man. Listen, the bottom line is back on that XM piece. The paint job is amazing. Like amazing paint job on that piece. It's really, really nice colours. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much where it starts and ends, man. You know, I've seen better for a lot less than that. And to be honest with you, and this is what it all comes down to, I don't know a bigger Iron Man fan than Andy Fusco, and if he's selling it, then that shit ain't hot. Simple.
Yeah.
If he's saying that, he's got every fucking Iron Man made. If he turns around and he's like, nah, there's something wrong with it. It's not right. I don't like it. This is wrong.
Yeah.
That's what. If he's saying that, then it's right. As far as I'm concerned, he knows his shit, man. And if he don't like it, then it's good enough for me, man. That's got my approval. I've made my own opinion on it. I did my own review, and I thought, to be honest, it was fairly positive. But it is hard because, you know, it does film well. It does. But the bass is awful. And that piece, fucking awful bass. That piece.
But that's the thing is at the moment with because XM have kind of said like, you know, they made the Magneto, which was really good.
Epic.
They made the Black Widow came out very well as well, and that was very well
beautiful,
received.
Stunning. Great likeness on her. Beautiful face on her.
But then what people are expecting now is I think they've got too high expectations now, and they seem to think that everything XM are going to do should be a grail. But they can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be hit and miss like every company. So it's going to be, you know, they're going to release...
Let's hope they don't miss on Thanos. Eh?
I don't give a fuck anymore. I've already sold it to you, so I don't care.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Let's hope they don't drop the ball on that.
Fuck that right up, yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, man. But am I right in thinking, though, that the Iron Man that we did, the XM Iron Man we did, was one of the earlier sort of pieces, like, no?
Yeah.
Am I not right?
Yeah, I think it was an earlier piece.
I mean, they've got a lot better since, right? They've got a lot better since. I mean, some of the stuff they're putting out is absolutely ridiculous, man.
I mean,
Phoenix, Black Widow, fucking Magneto. Wow.
I've had people say that the Captain America is amazing and is one of the best pieces. But the thing is,
the one with the flag.
Is it got the flag?
He's standing on the flag with his arm up like that.
Possibly, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what the poses. But the thing is, a lot of people are saying that it's one of the best pieces, and I don't know because other people say it's not. So it's all like. Obviously, it's about opinion.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
It's the same as if we invite Sanchez on, let's send Sanchez an invite, see what happens. He's going to go mad because if we start saying about how the Captain America, the Sideshow ones and shit, you know, we looked at the Sideshow Captain America.
Oh, the classic. The classic.
And
original.
when you're told like again. This piece is epic. This piece is one of the best sculpts. This is one of the best paint jobs. One of the best this, best that. And you get it there. It's like, what? And then also the guy who had it, we asked him what his top 5 pieces were that he had, and he named 7 pieces of his pieces, saying, "Yeah, these are my best ones." And this one, and this one, and he never mentioned Captain America. So.
Well. I mean, for me, that I don't like that piece at all. I don't see what the hype is of that in any. I don't see what any of the. I can't find too many positives of it. But this is the point. The point of trying to do the reviews is to try and put your perspective. It's not you're not the only perspective. You know, it doesn't matter. If some people will love it, they will love it, man. Some people will love that Iron Man. They'll buy it, and there's nothing. What people need to remember, I think, what's most important is that whatever you say about a piece, you say it about the piece, not the people who buy it. Because for some reason, I don't know what this is, but for some reason, people come out and go, "If you fucking bought this, you're a dickhead. If you've bought this, you're an idiot. If you haven't bought this, you're not a real collector." And that's where you start attacking the actual person as opposed to the piece. Well, you're better off saying the piece is a piece of shit and just leaving it like that. But saying, look, if you love it, man, more power to you, man. All the best.
Sanchez,
Johnny boy.
how's it going?
Yeah, Gio.
You alright, man? You alright, man?
What's up, guys? How are you?
I just wanted to mention a piece
Nothing, man.
quickly.
Nothing.
So just,
Everything's all good, man. We're just ranting. Nah, not really
yeah,
ranting, really.
just while I remember as well. Sorry, someone was pointing out there's a piece by is it Triforce, and they make a lot of video game stuff. And there's a piece called Goliath from the game Evolve. Have you seen that yet, John? Or
Nice.
yeah, there's like a 150 run of the exclusive, and I think it's got the red on it. And
it's a monster. I've seen it.
yeah, it's like a big monster, and it's got like the base on it. It's one of those wasted bases where basically everything's at the back, I think. And he's got like a cave at the back, and he's got like all the bones. But a guy I know, he's getting that, and just going to give him a shout out. That's Daniel Ballard actually. He's getting one of those, so just giving him a shout out, giving him congratulations there. I pointed out to him he's over in Australia. He used to come from Watford, which is between me and George, and he basically bought it. I told him to use is it Pop Gotcha on the Australian website?
That's correct.
So
Yeah.
they're quite a good site, but yeah. He had a go at me last week for not mentioning him, so I had to mention him now. He's like messaging me abuse, going, "You forgot about me already." Yeah,
Okay. Well, you gotta give the shout outs as promised, man.
Yeah. I'm terrible. I got like what I end up doing is people will say something to me, and I'll get a notebook and I'll write it down, and then I'll forget where I put the notebook. So, in theory, you know.
Yeah, you lose the notebook. Yeah.
You lose the notebook, so there you go.
We're just talking about you though, Sanchez, because we were saying about how the Sideshow Captain America, the original one, isn't that great.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
I just want to make sure I heard you clearly.
Yeah. You better repeat it, Alex, man.
You didn't hear what I said?
Nah, he's saying he's not hearing you.
Oh, I can say it again. I can say it again if you want. I can send you a message with it written down.
Okay. Okay, just go ahead one more time.
The Captain America original by Sideshow isn't that good. It was quite disappointing in person. That's what I wanted to say. How you feel about that? Has it gone quiet now?
I think he send you a message abusing you now.
Is he going to send me like a written?
You're going to get bombs in about a minute. I will say this. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. You know, I mean,
great.
If I personally, and this is just for me, I was never a huge Captain America fan. As growing up, I used to love, read the comics, and Avengers was always really big on the Avengers and stuff. But he wasn't like, for me, it was always about the Hulk. But when I saw, years later, I remember looking at this Captain America, and I was saying to myself, for me, if there was ever a Captain America to be realized, that would be, to me, the ideal Captain America. That's just to me,
Why? That's the question. Why?
Sure, that's a good question. The portraits on them, it has the seriousness of Captain America. The body type screams super soldier.
Yeah, he's jacked. There's no doubt.
Classic swashbuckling, get up, the chainmail type of suit that he's wearing, and it comes with two different portraits. I mean, this one Sideshow actually gave a shit. Just fantastic paint job out of the box, Was
it a bad thing then that we only saw the regular?
Yeah, we did actually only see the regular.
We only saw the regular one.
Not necessarily. I will tell you though. I'm not sorry. You just basically get. It's the same portrait. It's just it's really very. It's not a fantastic or spectacular difference, but you do get a lot of stuff. You get a different shield. You get a different portrait. You're gonna get the same portrait with just a different style mask. Just to me, it's like sometimes when you see something, it could be a car, it could be a painting, it could be someone's lawn or a house. It speaks to you. For whatever reason, it speaks to you. So when I first saw the Hulk, it didn't speak to me. I was like, that's a cool Hulk. okay. But when I saw Captain
Are
America,
you talking about the original PF Hulk? Are you talking about now?
yeah. When I first saw it, I'm not gonna go.
I don't like that either.
Well, can I tell you something? For years, I was like, "What's up with the monkey mouth, man? Like the whole simian upper palate, you know?"
Yeah,
and then
definitely is simian. Yeah, there's no doubt.
right, but then when I started looking at a lot of different things about it, when you get it in hand and you're looking at the amount of time that went into that, like the hands, the expression, it is the perfect expression of the classic Hulk by Kirby and back in that Bronze Age or what have you. It's the closest you're going to get. There hasn't been a Hulk to match it, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I will say that the Gladiator Hulk and the King Hulk PF are very, very well done. Very heavy piece. Yeah,
they're
paint
good
job.
pieces. They're very, very good.
Yeah, but they made 3,000 of them. So, okay, yeah, that means I can go to. But you see, I know some people say, well, you're not a real collector. On the contrary, I am a real collector. I just like my collections to be something I have an effort to acquire.
Yeah, but you see, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were saying, Sanchez. We were saying just now as you were coming on that the mistake, I believe, in our community, the one issue that I find more than anything else, that not for everyone, just some people, is that we should be talking about the pieces, not the people who collect them. Say whatever you want about the piece or the company, or whatever you want, your own opinion. Everybody's got an opinion, brother, and it's very welcome to be heard. But you've got to make sure that when you're saying about his opinion, when I'm saying about the XM Iron Man, I have to say I wouldn't buy this. I don't turn around and say, if you bought it, you're a dickhead, or if you bought it, there's something wrong with you, or if you bought it, you're not a real collector. That's where you're crossing the line, you see. You're crossing the line now.
It doesn't belong in the community. It's girly-ass kid shit behavior. It doesn't belong here. But unfortunately, it's pervasive throughout. You have to understand something. You have a legion of grown men who collect toys. All right?
You're going to seriously fall out now. You see that? Right. See, if you're in the street, man, I'd have to stick my forehead into your chin.
Right.
I don't accept that toy shit, man. That's like art.
I'm sorry to be I love art, but that's the bottom line. It's like it's a legion of guys who don't rush to Toys R Us anymore, but rather rush to the computer with the same panic and excitement and thrill. And everyone wants to be the coolest and also
I still go to Toys R Us. What are you saying about Toys R Us now? I fucking love Toys.
I'm guilty of it, so.
I love Toys R Us still.
I'll tell you, I was like in my 30s, and I remember going there, and I was like getting some Spawn figures, and I was like, all right, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the mall's empty, I could just dip in there and grab a couple of toys. Some 7-year-old and a 9-year-old come up, they're like, hey, mister, and I'm like, oh god, and then the mom and dad's going, oh, I'm like, yeah, these are for my kids. I don't have any kids, but I had to go. But I'd like to talk about.
I don't know, man. What are you collecting now, John? What are you collecting now, man?
Oh, God.
God, yeah, he collects everything.
Yeah, but it's I don't know.
I'd like to talk about this. I think there's a company. I believe it's Halamar. I've never really been too much of a fan. I believe Jay Sia.
I know Halamar.
Yeah. I know a lot of people swear by them, and they do some cool stuff. I haven't been too much of a fan. They always reminded me of just an offshore guys who are in the garage doing the best they can, and I respect that. But there isn't really too many things that really grab my attention. But if you look at that new Hulk on Throne, that World War Hulk on Throne, Jesus.
Dude, that's that huge thing, right? It's like massive, right?
I don't know. I think I showed you pictures of the Maestro on Throne. I didn't show you. I don't think I showed you that.
Maestro on Throne, man.
Yeah.
I saw King Hulk on a throne, and it's massive. It's like huge.
Massive. The detail, I tell you, it's fantastic facial expression. I sent him a message, and I thought that the arm looked a little weird. But I mean, I said, we'll try to change it. But other than that, man, it really, these guys put their heart and soul to it. Yes, they borrowed a couple of things from the Magneto PF, like the Magneto XM thing has the manhole cover for Xavier's school for the game.
Yeah.
They put that in there as well. And I was like, okay, I would have actually taken a couple of blocks maybe instead of doing that. But these companies have a habit of borrowing things from each other. They think that are.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But what I liked about it, I love the Fantastic Four, the tattered Fantastic Four flag above it. That was a great idea. He's holding on to it. He's got his hand on Iron Man's head. You know what bothers me, though? I am so sick of seeing these villains with their hand on top of Iron Man's helmet as a trophy.
Crushing it, yeah.
Been done. Been done. They keep even. I put it down on that giant Thanos on the throne. Look at the left hand. He's got his hand on Iron Man's head. I'm like, oh, that's not cliche. Not. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, go for it. I would have.
I just found the sketch actually of that.
Yeah.
Let's see if I could figure out how to fucking do this. This does my head in. So I'm just trying to work out now how to do the screen share.
Mm-hmm.
This is the sketch. You see that?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the sketch they've got of it. So if I come back out, then I'm gonna have to go to the next one and do it that way.
I will say though that believe that the piece itself is 3,000 times better looking than that sketch.
Oh yeah, no, I was just doing
let's hope so.
I told JC, I said, listen, I've never been a tremendous fan of Hallamore or all these other Filipino-based companies. I mean, I bought the one-to-one gauntlet from Infinity Designs, and it came. I have to have it fixed because it really beat up what I got. But the sculpt itself was fantastic. But it was the only thing I liked by them. But then I saw this World War Hulk, and I remember when I first started doing it, I was like, wow, the detailing on the feet looks really well.
Oh, there you go. Can you see that, guys?
Yeah, look at that, man. That's looking pretty friggin' good.
Yeah.
That's pretty friggin' good, man. To me, I mean, that looks pretty friggin' good. I can see people wanting it. Yeah.
But they're making the see that that's the sort of closer up of his face.
Great portrait, man. I love the portrait. It's got.
Are they not making Maestro though?
Probably similar sort of thing.
That's a commission piece. I wasn't too happy, but I'm not a Maestro fan, so I wasn't like bowling over about it,
Oh, Alex lent me the comic. I read the story where I think you did lend that to me, Alex, didn't you? I'm not going mad.
Yeah, you actually returned it. You never return anything normally.
Fuck you, man. So bring it up.
So that's how.
They're in our dirty laundry, man. Come on.
So you must have thought it was shit to return it.
He put you on blast.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Well,
basically, he was just like, take this fucking comic back. Yeah. That's what.
I liked it. I did like it. I don't. As a whole, I'm not a big Hulk comic fan, though.
Same picture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, man. It looks good. It looks really good, John. Fair point, man.
It does, man. It really. And like I said, I'm not a fan of that stuff, but it looks. I was like, wow.
Are you in the market for that then, bro?
Actually, I'll tell you what I'm doing now. Sorry, guys. I'm just opening the Q&A thing. So if anyone is watching, we've got about eight, and it was 10 people a minute ago. We've got 8 people watching at the moment. So if you've got any questions, if you put it on the Q&A at the side, and we'll try and answer it. So yeah.
Definitely, man. Yeah, sorry, John. Go on, man.
To stick on Facebook all the time.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, this is what I have coming. I can't say enough about one of the pieces I received, which is the Savage Press. As you guys know, I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Dude, I've seen the reviews of that, man. It looks crazy, bro. It looks amazing. I've said to Alex last week about this, about how good it looks. Who was it that did a review of it? Somebody did a review of it. It's Amber Racy. And it really did look good, man. It was really nice.
It does look really good.
It's got 3 different light-up features on it: saber, base, and below the base. It's bright. Well, and let me tell you something.
That's the chair, right? That's the Senate chair, the hovering Senate chairs,
the floating disc,
isn't it?
Right. Yeah, one of the discs that Sidious was throwing at Yoda, I believe, with the Dark Force.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What I didn't like about it, I tell you, everything is perfect. Whoever sculpted that knows anatomy very, very well. He knows that. I would have wished that the horns would have been a little more curved as opposed to antler, because it looks a little crowny like antler. So that I didn't like that too much, but it still looks very good. But if they would have been curved a little bit, it would have looked a little more lethal to me. But it's okay. It's still just. And when somebody made a joke, they were like, "Hey man, it looks like Goldust, the wrestler," and I was like, "You don't know what you're talking about." Then I looked up Goldust, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it does look like Goldust, exactly like Goldust, the wrestler." I was like,
Like the Gold Dust, God.
I was like, oh.
Gold Dust, isn't Gold Dust one of the ones who's in the
Road Sun.
like he's in the Universal Soldier? No, is that not him?
No, I think it's the wrestling guy.
Oh, that's Goldberg, isn't it? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's Berg. Like,
Sorry, no, it's Gold something, yeah.
So yeah, I got the Commander Cody exclusive. That I'm really excited about. I heard that it looked really good. I saw someone post a review on it. It looked really good out of the box. Probably gonna get an old Lavelle with the dog. I put down. Actually,
they caught the dead stuff. It's nice.
I like it, but the problem is, and I chose the old Lavelle because I like the demons and the monsters and all that crap. You're not going to get a Katsapine paint job out of the box. It's very difficult it would be very difficult for them to do that. And as you can see, when you get like the Queen of the Dead come out, I've heard some of the stuff. I mean, they did a fantastic job, but just not going to get that. So
someone had the Queen of the Dead repainted, and it looked really good.
It looked fantastic. I think who did that? Was it Lead Repaint? Yeah, Lead Repaint did a repaint, and he did a great job. I'm not sure if he uses oil-based paints for the skin. He did a lot of the red sewing stuff too, with the freckles and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. He looked good, man. Like, give it like some real visceral quality, very lifelike.
Johnny boy, I got Doom coming next month, man. Give me the inside scoop on that, man. Am I going to be upset or am I going to be all right?
All right.
All
right, don't say no more, man. Don't say no more. Alex, get rid of this chump, man. Chuck him off our chat.
He's not allowed to talk about things on the chat.
Listen, man.
Shit.
I'm happy with your purchase.
Pardon?
I'm happy that you're happy with your purchase and that you're excited for it.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I liked the way it looked in the obviously if it comes the way the pre-order photos look, then I'm gonna be all right. I quite like the look of that.
It's gray and green.
That's great, John. That's great. Fuck.
I haven't really got that many Sideshow orders left. I don't think I've only got like 3. I think I've got 3 left. So
it's as much as me then.
Yeah, but I've got like 8 other things. So yeah, or 6 other things I think.
Shit.
But yeah, so there's all money.
I'm nervous now. I'm worried about this now.
I'm actually really tempted. I'm actually really tempted to get a Lobo. I'm actually very tempted to get a Lobo.
To be honest with you, bro, it's I'm hoping it's going to be the one of the jewels, man, in my collection. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
Well, Rob Sykes just made a comment saying he thinks Doom's going to be epic. So
thanks, bro. Fucking hell, I love that boy. John, you're replaced with him next week, man. I'll fucking replace you. I need some positivity. I need some positivity in my life, man. I can't be having his silence, some silence, and a little bit of giggling, man. It's like PE all over again.
I'm a Doom one guy. I make it well known that that's what I am. And I was really
in fact, listen. I know it's not going to be a replacement. Nobody thinks that. I don't think one person, no matter how challenged mentally you are, I don't think believes that is a replacement for that piece. But for us people that can't be doing 3 and 5 grand on something, man, it's the next best thing, bro. To have a Doom in your collection is a must.
I agree.
It's a must for me. I'm a villains guy. I need a Doom.
Me too. Absolutely. I just think that you have an army. You have a team of top-notch sculptors, man. Top-notch. Doom's been around for almost 10 years now, 7-10 years, and that lackadaisical pose is what you come up with. Is boring. I was looking for another. I'm a Doom junkie, my man. But I have a standard, and I just don't understand how. Again, these are my photos, and as we all know, Sideshow's photos suck. They make you like, oh, I'm not buying that crap, and then you get it, and then you see someone else bought it next door, and you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's just like, they try to put all this mood and stuff, and it's like, I want to see detail, not your idea of what's cool,
Well, that's like a lot of pieces. I mean, I never liked Leonidas ever. He in all the Sideshow's pictures, you go on Sideshow's website, you look up the Leonidas pictures. He looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're not good.
You go on the reviews, even our reviews. You go on all the reviews. He looks terrible, and he just looks like his skin color looks off. It just does, the way they took the picture. It just don't look right.
It's a nice piece, though.
Yeah, the likeness looks terrible. But then when I originally bought it to trade with someone for what was I going to get? I was going to get a Terminator Endo PF. And I thought, yeah, that's it. I want that anyway, so that's an easy trade. For the price I paid for it, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Get it in hand, open the box, and I'm like,
I was there.
That ain't going in. Yeah, it was on the. It's on the review.
It is.
So it's like literally, I look at it, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't going anywhere. I'm keeping that. That looks fucking amazing. Yeah. And it's not it's not as camp as you originally think it's going to be. A man wearing his pants.
It is a little bit camp, dude, but it's okay. It's fine. I know that you like that, but that's fine. That's all right. I still love you. It's all right. You don't need to worry anymore. You can tell us. You can tell me whatever you need to tell me. It's fine. But the bottom line is this: I think that when statues are hyped, I find it harder. I mean, the Captain America was hyped, and then when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck? I don't get it." And then the same with what was that other one? The same with the original Hulk PF. I didn't get it. And in fairness, there's a lot of the ways, the same with the Magneto. I love. It's a great piece, but I expected it to be, and it's my own mind doing tricks on me. It's my own standard saying, this is going to blow my head off. I'm going to want to club this guy and nick his statue. That's going to happen. He's going to turn his back on me, and I'm going to club him with the Magneto or something less valuable, the Captain America probably, and then go. But then I looked at Gambit, man. I was there, and Gambit PF, the original PF, that fucking thing is amazing, that piece. And I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be half as good as what it was.
Right.
So I don't know. I think when you expect things to be great is the biggest problem. So now I'm.
So just going back to I'm just doing the questions thing. So just going back to the Doom one, I've only just noticed it. So Rob wrote that he ordered Doom from day one, which I think you did as well, George, didn't you?
Same as me, brothers.
We've also got high expectations. So you're right, Zach. And he says he can't wait for Doom either, and also Lobo's going to be sweet. So yeah, I mean, I was talking to someone today, and they're ordering loads of stuff, and he keeps on telling me the stuff he's ordering, and I'm like, why are you ordering that? He keeps on telling me, yeah, I pre-ordered this, and this guy's ordering stuff to try and like sell it on the aftermarket, and I'm like, yeah, that stuff's not going to make you any money. If you want to buy something, buy a Lobo. Buy a Lobo exclusive, and you'll be happy. That'll be a piece that will probably be Sideshow's piece of the year.
Well, dude,
about today, and I was thinking
they have
about
to deliver on it, bro. They have to deliver on it first. It looks like it's going to be.
If they drop the ball, if they fuck up that one, then that's their downfall. If they drop that,
Well, listen to me. If Lobo comes and it's bad, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm stopping pre-ordering. I won't buy unless I see it in person.
We got another got a question from Zach. So high expectations, and he says he wants more of those X-Men pieces with the X bases. So and he loves that line. Do you know, like your Colossus?
There's one.
He says, what's your favourite line or set?
Huh?
What's your favourite line? So he's saying that he likes the X-Men line with the X bases. He says that's his favourite line, but what's your favourite line or set?
Oh, that's a good question, man. John, you can take the lead, man, because you're quick on your feet or on your head.
I'll tell you, what's my favourite line? The cool stuff.
John, you fucking suck at this game, man.
Well, I heard a rumour about the X-Men, but I promised not to say anything. So yeah, there was a rumour about a new X-Men piece.
Well, if you promise, you better shut your mouth. It weren't me though. I didn't make a promise. Just anybody out there, it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't George who told me.
To be honest,
the issue
I have to. Go on, John. Go on, John. You're right, man.
The issue is, like I said, my understanding is that for all the producers, and this was going back, remember, like almost a year ago, they were Disney Marvel wants cinema. They want movie support, So a lot of these guys, a lot of these companies have these really kick-ass ideas. They got stuff that's already begun to be sculpted, and and they're being told they can't release it yet. So it's like they're all it's like the whole Sideshow peer doc union worker debacle where they can't get a contract on, so they can't proceed forward. Like I'm looking, what I want personally is that XM Studios cable.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound like Alex. Alex keeps telling me to go in for that.
I told George is getting George has taken over my Thanos pre-order, and basically I was thinking about it. I was thinking, you know what, George is going to prefer that more than I am. I'm going to give that to George, and then
love you, bro.
I'm thinking, you know what? I was looking at Cable, and I'm thinking Cable is going to be better than Magneto. From the way that looks like it's going to be better than Magneto. That looks amazing.
Listen, this is my opinion. I haven't even seen I haven't seen it in person, but I thought the Wolverine looked better than Magneto. That Wolverine that the XM brought out looked very special to me. I've really liked it. Had a lot going on.
Well, I was offered, and the guy disappeared in the end, but he offered me a Wolverine versus Ninjas. I know how
that looks nice.
I know how certain people view that piece, but I would be very happy with that piece. I want a Wolverine in my collection, and I'd be very happy that Wolverine versus Ninjas. I was going to get it for $100 above cost, and then when I started to add up the price, it was like $300 for the pre-order, which was meant to be $200, but the guy wanted $100 extra. So it was $300 plus $1,000 for the payment, plus another $300 for the shipping. Then it would have been another $300 for tax. So I think that's about $1,900, and it worked out as like £1,250, and I'm like,
yes,
my girlfriend would remove my testicles if I bought that.
Oh yeah.
I think if I have to answer Zachary's question, I have to be honest and say that in my own preference, it's probably the DC line by Sideshow, only because obviously I have the Batman and the Superman, I have the Joker, I've got Lobo coming, I've ordered Darkseid. It's the piece I'm the most invested in.
You're going to get Aquaman as well, aren't you? You're going to get Aquaman. You're not going to get Aquaman.
Nah, I'm not going to get Aquaman. I leave the homo stuff for you, man. You love all the guys. You like the questionable guys, man. I'm going to leave that to you. I'm going to leave all the man loving to you. In fact, if it looks like the film dude, it'd be cool. Who, Aquaman?
Hell yeah.
Aquaman is really strong. Aquaman, hasn't Aquaman beaten up Superman about 3 times? But
if he's like riding a shark, I may consider it just on the point. I love that. I love that idea.
If there's an Aquaman, more than likely there's going to be a Black Manta.
Yeah, I think the problem. I think the problem, though, sort of going back to sort of Zach's question, the problem that Sideshow have is they start a line off and they never really finish it. They're really bad.
That's smart business sense.
Well, they need to carry some stuff on. I mean, they'll have the X-Men. They'll have the X-Men pieces with the X bases, and then they'll move on and they'll have another X-Men piece like the Wolverine with paired up with Sabretooth, and they'll have the different bases.
Cyclops doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Cyclops has a.
Jean Grey doesn't have one, and it's like, why can't you make them match? If you're making a set, why can't you make it a set? And then you've got the Avengers set with the A bases, which when we saw Vision, I mean, Vision's base is probably about that big, and then Spider-Woman's base is about that big. Spider-Woman's base was 3 times the size of.
That's the down point about that, really.
I think I just find they're not very good at sort of finishing lines. I mean,
what's your line, Alex? That's not the question, man.
I'm still waiting for the Cobra Commander to come in, and people are complaining about that because obviously they've got the Cobra Commander, they've got the Baroness, and I think there's a what's that guy? The one with the band across black.
Who?
What's the guy who's played by Ray Park? I think they got one of him. Sorry, Shadows something. But anyway, so there's him as well. But then they stopped doing them, so it's a bit like, okay. But talking about lines, I mean, I actually do really like the DC lines. I do like the pieces, but then I don't know. I like their new idea with the Freddy and Jason as well, where they got the matching bases. I do quite like that idea. I like the horror stuff, so That's my thing. Just going back, sorry, 'cause there's quite a few questions coming up now. So we got another one here saying about. He's just saying that's Rob saying he's ordered the Daredevil, which he thinks is going to be very underestimated. I also think with the Daredevil,
I like that though. You see, I like that because it's those pieces that end up becoming little gems. Nobody expect much about them, and then they come out, and then everyone goes, "Oh, this is so great, and this is so great," and then you're like looking at it and you're going, "Yeah, it's not really that great for me." So
the thing is about
the radar ones, but I like them.
Well, with the Netflix show giving a bit more love into to Daredevil, I mean that'll probably make it a bit more popular just from the TV show with people who are not really into the comics as much.
I like the dynamicness of it, man. It's a lot of people not sure about it, but it's running, isn't it? He's running, and the base is all sort of like lopsided, man. I like that shit. I like the way they're going with that because you're talking about an agile dude, man, and I like the fact that they're going with that sort of style. You know, great idea.
He's ordered the Arkham Joker and Batman as well.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
I
think the Batman looks good.
Just going back on to with Daredevil, I've just started watching the Netflix show, and
yeah, I heard you said this to me on the phone earlier.
I've only seen I think 3 or 4 episodes. Right? I've seen 3 or 4 now. It's watchable. I mean, it's decent. I mean, the fight scenes are very good. The fight scenes. I mean, there's a fight scene where he's in like a corridor, and he's going to save someone in a corridor, and he's walking down the corridor, and it really reminds me of a scene from the film Old Boy, where he goes down the corridor with a hammer and starts battering everyone, and it kind of reminded me of that sort of style, the way it was filmed. Is
that Gary Oldman in that? Who's an Old Boy, or is it?
No, it's a Korean film, but then they redone it with Josh Brolin, I think. But
I like it. Well, you know how I feel about Josh. Do love Josh Brolin, man, my boy.
Well, you love Josh Brolin now because he's Thanos.
That's right. That's fucking right and all. Yeah, that's it.
But
Thanos is the king, man.
Well,
but no, so I've been watching.
Comic-Con.
Sorry, Johnny boy, what?
San Diego Comic-Con. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we see Sideshow Thanos released and maybe a Juggernaut.
To be honest with you, man, now I'm invested in that XM. It really doesn't make any difference to me what happens because it's the only character I'm going to double dip on. So that'll be it for me. I won't have 3, man. That's just pushing it even for my level of obsessity. It's too much for me.
You should get the one on Throne that the guy Gabe Bloon is doing.
Yeah, I don't think I've shown him the pictures of those.
You should show him.
No, I haven't sent him the pictures of them. No, because he'll get all like. I don't like giving him too much choice. He gets a bit grumpy.
Let me help you out, bro.
Yeah. He don't want that pre-order going walkabouts either. He's invested now. He's like, I won't show him that.
I know, because I've been offered a lot of money for that pre-order now. But anyway.
Listen, don't you fucking dare.
But the funny thing is, right, is George, right, he'll phone me up, and I think he even phoned me up, was it yesterday? He phones me up yesterday, and he's like, yeah, I'm in big trouble. I've been sitting down, I've been thinking about this. I'm really struggling. And I'm going, what's wrong, man? You're right. He's like, yeah, I've just been writing down, and I'm making notes. I've been checking them, and I can't do this. I'm like, what's wrong, man? What's wrong? I just don't know. I just don't have enough space to fit all the things I want. I'm just like, really? I thought someone was going to fucking die or something, you know? He's like going on about he just needs an extra couple of shelves or something to fit the things he wants.
I just need one more. I just need one more detail, man. Just one.
But the way he says it is like it's the biggest, the worst thing ever going on. He goes, yeah, I just can't do it.
It's quite big for me.
You talk like it's going to be like someone's going to die or something. Oh, here you go.
Someone is going to die if I can't fit the things I want in my room.
All right. Can I show this, John? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. John's just sent me through some pictures of that Thanos. No. So,
Johnny boy, what are you doing to me, John?
They're quite small pictures, so I don't know how well these are going to come out. Yeah, one of them was. Let me see if I can go away. Let me see if I can click on it and see if it. No, it didn't get very big.
Yeah, you've said that before, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I've been clicking it. Over and over again, and it just won't get bigger.
It's as big as it gets, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, show us it then.
It was cold that day.
Show us it.
All right, there's that one, but that's quite a small picture, so I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on yours.
That's good though. Yeah, I can see it. It's cool. It's good. Fucking. It's a good face, man. It's a really good
I don't know
face.
why I did that. And then if I go to the next one, so I got to do this like. I hate this thing. So Google Plus is the biggest fucking bane of my life, I tell you. All right, so there's the there's that's the side like looking on.
Stupid, yeah. I got it. Yeah. Looks good. Who's doing this?
There's that. But the thing is, you complain about Sideshow's pictures being too arty. That's quite an arty picture.
Absolutely.
That's very arty, man. Who did that, John?
Well, it's in progress. It's a guy in Brazil named Gabriel Luna. He does a lot of the Justice JLA stuff from the early 2000s. It's pretty good. That is going to be, supposedly, it's quarter scale and 33 kilograms.
Who?
33 kilograms.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be no light-up feature. No light-up feature. There's only 30 of them.
Don't need it.
Exactly. There's 30 of them, and it's going to have obviously different heads and a different arm. I'm waiting for more.
But he looks like from his pose that he's going to have something in his hand. He's going to have someone's head or the cube, isn't he?
Iron Man. He's going to have Iron Man's head.
Yeah.
It's Iron Man's head. That's why I was just like, here we go. But that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm also there's another two things. Daniel Beale's Sentry from World War Hulk when he fights the Sentry. That's going to be coming in another couple of months. And I invested in a kit. It's a new alien kit. It's quarter scale, an alien warrior, or a big chest, and like a squatting position with the tail around it and his arms extended outward. So yeah, that's it for me for now. I did buy Marcus. Marcus is great.
You got Marcus. I've seen the video of that, man. I've seen some videos of that, John. John, you don't have a channel, do you? I haven't got you on YouTube, man.
No.
Do you have a channel?
No, I have a television channel.
I'm surprised you don't do reviews, bro, man, with all the stuff you sort of get in.
Yeah, because I stick it in storage or I have it at my friend's house. My place is small, so I have about 300 or 400.
He basically he basically got a phone call from one of his friends going, yeah, your Marcus has arrived. And he's like at his friend's house. His friend's storing this box is like the size of a dishwasher for him,
Dude, I got the wrong type of friends, man. Nobody gives me any shit to store. I'll store stuff. I got a space, John. Send me I'll just play it for you.
You can look after my apocalypse if you want, George.
No, you're right. You can keep that fucking thing. I'll hit that with my car. You bring that over here.
You've got another question from Robert Sykes. He's sort of asking about, do you think the Aquaman will preview at San Diego Comic-Con?
Maybe.
It's a good call, man. It's a good call there.
I would think so.
I think San Diego Comic-Con, you're going to have... Sideshow should have quite a big booth at San Diego Comic-Con. I think they're going to have loads of pieces there. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the piece they previewed recently, which is the Endo bust. And I know they've done loads of them already, but they got the Endo bust with like the part of the chest. And,
the chest bit, yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to that.
Are you getting now? Are you after that? Are you going to get it?
Depends on size and price, but I think it's going to be big. I think it's going to be like 30-something inches.
It's going to be big. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but the thing
what
is,
did you think about the new Superman thing, Dave? The Red Sun Superman. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that is about. What do you think?
I don't know the story of that either. So, John, we'll look at you now. I don't know anything about the Red Sun. So they announced it all on Facebook, and they got the preview. They had a picture of Wonder Woman as well, and then there was a message underneath saying you'll look forward to see the Trinity. So, but there's going to be a Batman as well. Do you know the story, John? Or?
Variants on parade.
No, but you actually know the comic story about it.
Oh no!
The Red Sun.
The only comic story I've ever followed by DC is just once in a while, as Court of the Owl, Greg Capullo art, Batman, and the Aquaman, David Finch. Black Manta saga. That's about it. I mean, I like. You know what's funny for me personally? I think that DC has better writers than Marvel.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think Marvel has better artists, and I think DC have better writers.
Well, I mean, I've been looking for a load of I've been looking for a load of the old classic like stories because I bought these graphic novels and I got about 60 of them, and they're like a series. So I've been pulling out random ones and reading them, and yeah, some of the artwork is amazing, but some of the stories are fucking terrible. You read them and you're like, oh, this story's going to be great, and you're going through and you're like, okay, it looks good, yeah. But yeah.
I struggle with the Hulk like that, the Hulk comics like that. I find that with them. I read the Red Hulk thing. I got like a graphic novel of the Red Hulk that had come through, and it was beautifully drawn. It was a stunning thing. But then it's like, thankfully, the Red Hulk can actually speak, so it wasn't that bad. But every time he's fighting with the Hulk, I just want to kill myself. To read it, I feel like I'm fucking 5 years old.
Right.
So, it's a bit like it's hard for me to read that, man. It's hard. I love to look at it, but it's hard to read it.
Well, I read recently. Like the Old Man Logan, and it's quite slow to start with, but it's quite a good story. I mean, it gets quite good in the middle and it gets quite dark for a Marvel comic. It's probably one of the darkest Marvel comics I've read.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's a lot more darker. But I'm not going to spoil it. But the middle bit's great, and it was totally. I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that just come from? And it was a good story. But I just got like Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, and again the story was a bit boring. It wasn't that great. There's great images in there of him killing people. There's great scenes of him like fighting with people, but other than that, it's like, all right.
Apparently, okay. In Red Sun, Superman's rocket ship lands on the Ukraine collective farm. Sorry, it's moved now. Where's it gone? Rather than in Kansas. An implied reason for a small time difference of a handful of hours from the original timeline, meaning Earth's rotation placed it in the Ukraine path instead. Okay, he's written half a message there.
Funny how
basically it's about the ship was a little bit delayed, so it lands a couple of hour time difference. So that lands then in the Ukraine rather than Kansas, and he ends up fighting for Stalin in a free.
So it's basically an Eastern European Superman. I understand.
Well, no, it is Superman, but he landed in a different place and was raised in Ukraine instead of Kansas.
He's their Superman. That's cool. I have to see the pictures of it.
Yeah. Well, looking
forward to seeing it.
Thanks, Rob, for the story. I've not seen that before, so I don't know. But I do think someone else makes a Red Sun one as well, though, don't they? It's not just a Sideshow one. There's someone else making one as well.
I have no idea. I just know that one.
Yeah.
I was keeping my eye out after John Sanchez cryptic message from about 6 months ago. How long ago? He's good at the old. He's like the guy from the Crystal Maze. He like telling me what's going on, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Who's that? What's that going to be about?
He told us, and he was like, yeah, let's hope you like variants. And we were like, what? So he goes, well, there's a variant Batman now, so what else is there going to be? And we're like, Superman? And he's like, maybe.
Maybe.
And we're like, well, what kind of Superman? Goes,
come on, speak, man, speak.
I don't know. And we're like, a white Superman? And he's like, yeah, possibly. Maybe. We're like, there's going to be a white Superman? What the hell's white Superman? And we're like,
me and you were going.
There's no white Superman. God damn it! I've been telling people for the last 3 months there's going to be a white Superman. Damn it!
We were saying, what were we saying? It was Kal-El. It was like the Krypton Superman, where he's in a white and red suit.
Yeah,
that's what we thought it was going to be, man.
Just
funny.
You may be getting
fucking me and this idiot over here. We're awesome. It's so funny. Jesus.
Well,
don't give us any information. It's not. He wasn't
giving.
Value.
Yeah, he weren't giving us the information. He was just going maybe, and we were making our own actual thing out.
But
it's gonna be a Red Sun.
God.
Well, it's always a bad sign when you see Sideshow was so big they can literally afford to make their own line. Quarter of the Dead. There's a lot of time invested in that. Yeah. And of course, everyone wants DC. DC
still didn't come out any different, mate. Didn't come out any different. Everyone thought it was going to get some sort of parental treatment. It was going to come out and everything was going to be immaculate. And it just was like everything else, hit and miss. Some of them were amazing. I think Keith got one. Did Keith get one? Our brother Keith B. Shout out Keith, bro. He got one and it looked good. But some people get them and they're not great. So you know what I mean? Yeah. It's all hit and miss. They didn't get it was no different to anything else.
Because some of them are fun. Sometimes though, there's also like different people will have a different expectation of what's good and what's bad. There is also that side of things. I mean, like
that's a massive part.
You know, I reckon if we went back to our beginning reviews and we looked back on the things we reviewed in the beginning, because that is also it's like real time when we were actually collecting. So it's real time to when we're actually seeing these pieces. So we go back a year and we see these pieces, we're going to go, what the fuck were we smoking? You know, these pieces of crap, and we're saying that they're amazing.
What you're saying that Mortal Kombat the film is not a good film anymore? Is that what you're saying to me?
Well, yeah, I loved it when it came out. When we come out to cinema, we gave Mortal Kombat like a 10 out of 10 or something. Yeah, 9 out of 10.
An 8 and a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, God. But no, I'm just saying that like it was all to do with that's what we'd seen at that time, and from what we'd seen at that time, that was good. But now, because we've seen so much now, that's not so much. So it's about that kind of progression.
Yeah, you've got a point, man. That's a good point. I think it's quite interesting.
We got Cat Dad. Cat Dad 776. I think he's on Facebook. I think his name's Michael. He goes, "Are you interested in the XM Thor that's coming out? I PO'd this. This is my first XM purchase." And he's at work at the moment, saying. But I don't know. With the what do you guys think of the Thor? The XM Thor.
Johnny boy.
Just go right in the deep end. I'll start then. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the pose. I mean, I think the pose looks too much like a WWE wrestler. He's kind of like that.
Hammer out, man.
No, but he's like that, pointing, isn't he? He's pointing out, and he looks a bit like.
Is he got his hammer out like this, or is it?
No, he's pointing, and then there's a switch out. He's got like a hammer. He has got loads of switch outs, but the pose I don't like is where he's pointing. It reminds me of, is it like Stone Cold Steve Austin or Triple H or someone where they point?
You don't know wrestling, man. Don't talk like you know what you're saying about WWE.
I don't know wrestling, that's why I'm wrong.
Who are you thinking about?
There's someone who just points suddenly. Alright.
Who are you talking about? Mr. Pointy? Who is this? I fucking know anyone who points.
There's someone who points at people.
Superstar who points.
Dang damn it. What do you think of the piece, goddammit?
I've seen I originally had a I originally when I saw it I thought the face sculpt was weak, but I think they've changed it since. And I think they did it. I don't know if I'm accurate, so don't shoot me if I'm wrong. But I think they did it where the hair was blowing one way and the cape was blowing another, and then they changed it and made it all flow a lot better. So, man, do you know what? Done right, Thor is an exceptional character. He can, if you do it well. And I mean, XM, the stuff at the moment that they're bringing out really is some high-end shit. I mean, I know that I said that.
I think a lot of the on the actual XM page, there's like a secret group on Facebook. I'm probably going to get kicked out of it now. But there's like a secret group, and whenever
Are you part of it? Are you part of that secret group?
I am in the secret
group. The alumni.
But whenever they put up a picture, they use like a really crap camera most of the time, and then people will see it and they'll just fucking slate it big time. There was a picture of like Wolverine, and people made this big deal about his teeth in the middle there. There was so he's got his like teeth where you got the line in the middle.
Yeah.
And then he's got but then on the bottom row, the way the picture was taken, you couldn't see it, so it looked like there was a block at the bottom, and it was just because it was a bad picture. So people were going. So people are going like this and going, or people are going, oh my god, the teeth. There's like no line. There's no line in the middle of the teeth. Oh my god, what have they done? And it's like, are you fucking kidding? It's like the teeth are going to be about 1 millimeter big and not even that. And then you're pointing like you're just clutching at straws trying to find something bad.
Yeah, But dude, that's what we all do, because what we're doing is we're looking at something and we're micro-analysing every inch of it. I mean, Jesus Christ, man! I leave you alone with one of my statues. I go out and get myself a glass of water, come in, and you've got the fucking black light over my shit. So don't even start trying to say about that. You'd like go, he's boss eye, George. Superman's boss eye. Look, he's looking over there. Look under this light. So
I do that. I do that.
We all
do that to fuck with you as well, though, because you get well paranoid. Do you remember that time? Do you remember the time you tried to grow a beard? Do you remember that? You tried to grow like a beard chin thing and like a goatee thing, and he was doing it for a good bit of time, and then I saw him, and he was getting quite long, and he wanted it to have it like kind of like tied up like the guy from fucking System of a Down. And then I said to him, "What are you doing?" He's like, what are you doing? Why are you growing that for? What's going on? Why would you do that? And so I took the piss out of him all night. And then as soon as he got back, he shaved it off. And I was like, why do you do that? It's looking good, man. It's looking good. And he shaved it off. And
fuck off, man.
I think I might have got like a jab to the ribs or something at that point. But yeah.
It's all worth it in the end.
We got like... So we've got another one from Rob here again saying that you really enjoyed the Radd on the Road. And we've got any more plans to do that. Obviously minus the puncher, he says. So yeah.
Yeah, that's something. That's £75 that cost.
Yeah, I mean...
crazy prices. Quick Fit ain't cheap. Fucking meant to be cheap. Ain't cheap.
I mean, we got quite a lot of offers, but the problem is people don't realise how far they actually are away. We've got a few offers where there's a guy, there's two guys that are meant to be really big collectors, and Andy Fusco said he's going to sort us out with those guys, but one's in Ireland and one's in Ireland and one's in Guernsey, so it's like
great, man. That's all right. That'll be RaddTitan in the air, man.
Yeah, RaddTitan in the air. So that's a possibility. There's a guy as well in London. Well, I think is he London or is he Essex? And he's just bought the 4 ninjas, all exclusive ninjas by Pop Culture Shock, and he asked me if we could come over and review those. So that'd be quite interesting to see those. That's on Google Plus. That's my Mikey32, or on
I like that guy, man. He's a nice guy.
On Facebook, he's I can't remember. It's like Cole TS Static, like Cult Static. So yeah, and he's looking.
Suck at names, man.
No, because he's like the way he's written. He's wrote CUL space T, then space S, and then space TIC.
He's messing with you. The guy's messing with you, clearly.
But then he's also looking for a Punisher Comiket at the moment. So if anyone's got a Punisher Comiket, let me know if you're sort of local to London, and he'll go there and give you cash straight away. He wants one. So as long as the price ain't too stupid. So yeah. So we've got a few offers for the Radd on the Road. Hopefully when we can get round to it, yeah.
Definitely will do, man. Radd in the air. I like the sound of that, man. A weekend
Radd in the
Ireland.
air.
Some Guinness and some bars and some Let's go, man.
I got someone called Maria saying hello, and Kumo. I can't even read that. Kumo Funciono Esto. I can't speak.
Spanish. Espanol.
I can't speak Spanish, so yeah, hola. But yeah.
Hola.
That's what we can do. Hola. I'm not quite sure what the question was.
The question is, why can't you speak Spanish, man?
Well, we got told by, I think it was Nico Bellic, where he was saying about I think we were talking German on one of them. We said like a little German line, and he put a comment going how happy he was we were talking German. So
I love German. We loved it because when we were growing up, we, obviously as young men do, watch a lot of German films, and das ist fantastisch.
Das ist wunderbar, ja.
Das ist wunderbar, ja.
Ja, ich spritzen, ja, nee.
I don't know. It's fucking great times, man. I want to go see now that guy. That guy has a collection. Go on, John. What you saying, man?
Well, what do you guys have coming lately? Anything coming or expected to arrive? Any opinions about anything?
I mean, I've got Doom coming. I got Lobo and the dog. I got Doom and the dog coming. You know, like Dowg from Lobo. I got Lobo coming in July.
Are you getting one of those, John?
What?
Are you getting Lobo, John?
No.
What's he laughing for? What are you laughing for, man? See what I'm saying now? See, I get upset now.
He's got inside knowledge. He knows these things, and he's going to.
Yeah, but that's why I get upset. You see, why'd you bring him on this chat to upset me? Like, because now I'm sitting there thinking they're like sitting there rubbing their ass on my Lobo, like on his like the back of his fanboy jacket or something, going, oh yeah, this is gonna be shit, and everyone's gonna love it.
I will tell you, listen, Lobo is gonna kick ass. He is. If you're,
John, thanks.
But it's going to, and I'll tell you why. If you think about the paint scheme, it's light blue, different shades of black, and red eyeballs. So there can be no fucking excuse to fuck that up. Three fucking different main.
I got the what?
Palette foundation. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's a big piece. What I didn't like about the bottle, to me, that it reminded me of. It looks ZBrush sculpted to me. It reminded me of the Apocalypse pose, the thickness and the muscularity. So that seemed to me a little bit recycled. Left hand up, right hand saying "screw you" or "I have the power" or whatever the hell it is. All right. So
well, let's hope it's nothing like the Lobo, man. Because let's hope it's nothing like Apocalypse. Because that is a Saturday Night Fever jive dancing fucking pose, man. He's up on his toe on one foot, his foot's down on the other, his other hand's up in the air. Let's hope that ain't happening.
No, he's got his foot flat.
Yeah, he's got his feet flat, dude.
Yeah, he's on a ledge on one of them.
I thought it was on
No, there's like a ledge.
Apocalypse, this type of Apocalypse is nothing like Galactus.
He's the piece of my collection right there. Look, there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Shut up, John. Ain't awesome. It's not.
It is awesome.
It's on eBay at the moment for $3.99.
Have it, John, if you want.
Yeah, it's on eBay at the moment for £3.99, and no one's buying it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, buy it now. Buy it now, and I'll buy you a beer as well. No one wants it. I'm trying to,
John, I got the my last piece that I got in recently was a Green Goblin, man. Sideshow's Green Goblin, the original premium format.
Nice, great score.
I actually really like it.
Wait till you see the new one.
Oh fuck.
He just comes here to mess with you. Yeah.
He just messes with me, man.
I told John. I said, John, you know how sensitive George is. He's really sensitive. Don't mess with him. You come on. He takes everything so personal.
Well, listen. Okay.
I ain't gonna sleep worrying about Doom now. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna sleep worrying about Doom.
The new Spider-Man and new Green Goblin is going to probably be, I think it's going to be San Diego Comic-Con. And I think we saw, we know the Spider-Man sculpted by Martin Canal. I'm not sure if the Green Goblin's going to be sculpted.
That's my Lobo first appearance, George, by the way, yeah. There you go. That's my Lobo first
signed by Stan Lee.
Signed by Stan Lee, which was seemed like a funny thing to do at the time.
Signed by Stan Lee?
Yeah,
signed by Stan Lee. Yes.
We were at the Comic-Con. We had the LFCC, the London Film and Comic.
Nice.
And Alex, he got it signed there.
I got a few things signed, but yeah.
Because obviously Lobo is
my copy.
Favorite comic
my copy of
character
Silver Surfer as well. So Silver Surfer number Thor.
Nice. Oh wow! Wow.
So.
Favorite cover that is.
Yeah.
Favorite comic cover, Alex's.
Listen, did you guys ever see that? That More Creations did a small diorama of that?
It's by CJ Moore, no?
CM Moore Studios, yeah.
CS Moore. Yeah, I saw that. But I think he only made like one of them or something.
Sorry.
He did like one of them and then it never went anywhere.
Well, no one ever picked it up, and we all begged him, like, someone, please, produce this freaking thing.
Yeah.
He did like 3 of them, and one of them, I think, was filmed out the Surfer or something. It was beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh no, that would have been a great piece, but the problem was, it was a bit small, and I guess that kind of artwork as well. He looks quite gangly, doesn't he? He just looks quite skinny, and there's no definition in his muscle. So.
Moore managed to do a good job.
That's old school.
Huh?
Tell him, C. Tell him, G. Sorry.
Tell him,
What's up, bro?
Old school.
Yeah, tell him. It's old school. No, I know
Old
that,
school,
but
man.
and I say I do actually prefer like a lot of the older artwork as well, but I just don't think it translate very. It just wouldn't translate very well on the statue, I don't think. But if you Google it, if you just Google CS Moore, even if I think it's just like Silver Surfer number 4, and it comes up.
Number 4.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. So let me.
I think Alex always is buying stuff, John. Anyway, he's the one who's always got his hands in all the pies, man. He has loads of shit coming.
Yeah, he's definitely he's behind the door, but he does his thing. I can see his collection is expanding, for sure.
It's crazy. Every time I see him, he's bought something crazy as well.
Yeah.
Bought some sort of Action Man thing the other day. I don't know what that was about. I don't even know where that's bought out.
I didn't buy Action Man, you fucking idiot. I bought the Cobra Commander.
Where's that from?
G.I. Joe.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, but do you know, a lot of people are saying that that's one of the best tailoring that the. So they say that they say that the tailoring on that is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the best.
And a lot of people.
What would you say the top 3 are, John?
For tailoring?
Yeah.
Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Red Skull, the first one.
Yeah.
What about Joker?
Joker's up there. Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Wait, sorry, I've just found that thing. Is that the thing that me and John were just talking about? The one by CS Moore.
Let's have a look.
There's a diorama with the.
Killing me.
That's done well, actually, man. That's done pretty well.
Very well, dude.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, man.
I think one guy.
Yeah, I like that, man.
He cast 3 of them, and they sold for like 3,000 a piece.
Well, yeah, that's about my price range, John.
Yeah, it's about my one as well.
So I'm gonna have to say $3,000.
That's out of my price range.
What scale is that? What scale is that?
It was small. It weren't. I think it was like 1/7 or something.
Yeah, it's like 1/7, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was quarter scale, man, it'd be like you need to put it on your wall.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you look at the Silver Surfer quarter scale, I mean, he's massive, and obviously, if you're gonna have a Silver Surfer and Thor, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna take up a ridiculous amount of room. So yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, fellas, I actually gotta get ready for work. It was great to talk to you.
I was gonna say a very similar thing.
Thanks, Johnny boy, for popping down and seeing us, man. We're starting this. We're trying to do this sort of different. Well, we're testing out a new format where we just bring on sort of one collector each week. So,
beautiful.
So we, you know.
So that's so because what happened was when John started talking, our viewers dropped big time. So we just want to tell the remaining viewers that John won't be on now for a while. So if you tell the other ones that are watching, so we can get them back next week. Okay, guys?
Johnny boy, thanks for taking the time, man.
Cheers, John. You take care, man. Shout out.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. I'll chat to you soon.
Love you, brother. Bye.
And just shout out as well to Superhero Movie Room. So he's on there.
Magnus. Oh, brother, yeah. Magnus.
So he's saying hello. He said he was watching it. He said he got bored and he's gone to bed. I'm joking. No, he said he got tired. He said he got tired and he's gone to bed. So
You're banned. You're banned, John. Not come back.
Everyone's banned. Yeah. So yeah. So what we do then is we'll end it there as well. Then I mean, my girlfriend's back and I haven't seen her all night. So yeah.
Your girlfriend's not back. Time. There's no woman there. You want some alone time with that fucking 300 sculpt. Don't even lie.
Oh yeah, hand to man time.
Okay, well, bro. See you soon.
All right, man. You take care, man. Good talking to you.
Be lucky.
Bye,
bro.
guys.
See you soon.
Take care, guys.
Bye. Peace.
Peace.